you had the #1 interview on Drink Champs.
Definitely. Shout to
Shout out to NORE.
And you and NORE back cool. So
Me and NORE are back cool. Me and NORE years ago, this was maybe about 3 years ago, we had this dumbass argument that was about a whole lot of nothing. It was two men whose egos were out of control.
Right.
Both, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Kind of type dumb shit. And then we stopped talking for years and years. And then I remember I reached out to him, like I think last year, and he reached back, and we've kind of been texting each other here and there. And we finally got on the phone together and, on FaceTime, and we had a cool ass conversation. And you're going to see me on Drink Champs in the near future. As soon as I go to Miami, you will see DJ Vlad on Drink Champs.
DJ Vlad on Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Everybody clap for that, man.
Yes,
that's
that is official.
That's big.
That
I would love to see NORE on Vlad.
Yeah, NORE's been on Vlad, and he'll probably come back after I do Drink Champs.
Listen, man, I'm a fan of everybody with this podcast shit, because how far y'all took it, which is you, which is NORE, which is Gillian Wallow, which is Joe Buttons, which is Rory and Mal, Akademiks,
Adam 22,
of course.
Yep.
It's like the list could go on and on. Even we could put Carisha on there. I'm not hating on her. Her show, she won 2 awards. You got Carisha. Who else you got? You got Tasha K.
Yep.
I know Cardi B hates her, but Tasha K, she do be
she makes a lot of noise.
Then you got Shay Shay now.
Yep.
Cat Williams interview just went crazy. I need to get on Shay Shay, man.
Yeah.
We collab. I remember when he just talked about Khaled not shaking my hand, and that went kind of viral.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second.
All right.
But what's interesting is when you posted that you had the #1 interview on Drink Champs. And by the way, there was a lot of competition on. They had Kanye on there. They had Kodak Black on there. They had a lot of big names on. So congrats on that.
Right. Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's good, man.
Yes.
It's been a good
and
year
I would
for
like to take credit for the first person to actually bring you on an interview platform after many years of being silent.
That's why I appreciate Vlad. Everywhere I go overseas, Vlad. That's really what they talk about.
When I see you continuing to elevate and continue to do big shows, I feel proud of my contribution to your success.
I feel blessed. I just feel like it was time for me, to start working. And I feel like, these podcasts are a good platform now. Like for everybody, for artists, for actors. It's like, you want to go see, you could go on Ellen, you could go on all these other shows, but it's like the podcast is major shit now.
Yep.
Everybody want to come on these platforms and tell a story, and people want to hear about, knife fights and all kind of shit. And, because G-Unit was the craziest.
Well, right, because I was about to mention is that when you did a post on your Instagram about having the #1 show on Drink Champs, Fat Joe actually commented and said, "You deserve that. Our era is still the most engaging. We really had wars."
Yeah, definitely, we did.
And you've said on my show before that the Terror Squad beef was probably the most serious beef that G-Unit ever had.
Because he had some, he had them Bronx crazy Spanish niggas with him, and it's like with Fat Joe and like anything in hip hop get real. You know that. Like my mom's crib been shot up before. We done been in knife fights with Suge and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? So you know where hip hop is now. But when you look at the drill, motherfuckers are just. You don't know, everybody just getting hit with that. That's different. It's like, it's not a personal beef. The drill shit, motherfuckers it's more of a gang thing. Because New York City is more gang, it's the most gang activity you've seen in your life being in New York. For me being in New York City, this is the most gang activity. You can't tell a Blood, a Crip, a Dominican gang, and you can't tell them that they not what they are. And I don't give a fuck where they go, LA, Chicago, motherfuckers are really banging out here now. So it's like, the drill is kind of different. I beefs were more a little personal, like it was more on site. Like, it's who catch who.
I mean, when you and Terror Squad were going at it, what do you think was the most serious situation you guys ever got into?
I think just fucking with Fat Joe, period. Because like I said, he had powers to be. He had DJ Khaled. So meanwhile, I got to go do radio. You know what I'm saying? My promo shit is getting ripped down in Miami. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you beef with certain niggas, they got a certain kind of power. I didn't feel like Ja Rule had that kind of power, but I felt like Fat Joe had that kind of power. You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe had Khaled, and he had a whole bunch of other niggas in Miami he fuck with. So niggas was ripping down my promo pics. I couldn't go over there and get my record spent. So the beef does affect the business.
Right.
And then there was times where Hip Hop Police, you know, G-Unit, don't let these other rap groups fool you. We was number 1 on the list with 50. So we was number 1 on Hip Hop Police list with 50. They'll follow me all the way home, very far. They used to follow me around Manhattan. They used to jump in the cars, search the cars, find weed, look for the guns. That was the first thing. When I go to Queens, star my name. I had an Escalade, went to Queens. They took the truck. You know why they took the truck? Because when I go to Queens, yo, why you not in the hood? Because they going to wind my shit. They going to check my shit to see if it got stash box or anything in it. I got a star next to my name when I go to Queens.
Crazy.
And it's just because of my status, as well as 50, as well as Banks, as well as any nigga. They gonna take your car. They took my Escalade, ripped it up, and they wound that bitch to see if I got the stash box in there.
When you say ripped it up, they actually ripped out panels and stuff like that?
Just, you know, they just left shit fucked up. Go through your glove compartment, but you could tell they wound the truck because they had my shit for about an hour. I had an Escalade.
Okay.
And then when Hip Hop Police, it was to a point where we knew everybody. Superman, they said Superman passed away. Superman was a tall white dude, no joke. He'll grab you by your belt, grab you out the truck. He grabbing you straight for your belt, check for your waist. He don't care nothing about guns. You can have fucking weed there, whatever. You know what I'm saying? A knife, but if he just coming straight for guns, then you had Curly Top, or he retired. He screamed on P. Diddy before. Curly Top, that shit was viral. That's the black dude with the curly hair. He knew everybody. He'll come out and just call your man name, nickname out. So Hip Hop Police, them niggas was like the motherfucking Ghostbusters. Them niggas just popped out of nowhere. Ghostbusters! Them niggas, you had a pistol on you at that time and you was G-Unit? Niggas was on you. It was different.